Rachel walked into the client meeting with the best work she'd ever done, or at least she thought it was. She'd spent a week generating logo concepts with AI. Every option was gorgeous, professional, portfolio-worthy. She was completely confident this was going to blow them away. 2 minutes into the presentation, the client stopped her. "These are beautiful," he said. "They're really polished, but they're completely wrong for our brand." 6 months after that meeting, Rachel's agency was running 3 times as many clients, charging more than she ever had, and clients were calling her work strategically brilliant. This is how getting AI completely wrong taught her what clients actually pay for. If you run a branding agency right now, you're stuck between 2 bad options. Option 1, keep your 6-week process that focuses on quality. Watch clients choose competitors who promise 3-week turnarounds instead. Option 2, start using AI to compete on speed. Risk creating work that looks great but gets rejected because it's strategically empty. Or worse, have clients feel like you're ripping them off once they find out you used AI. I'm going to show you what happened when Rachel Martinez picked option 2. Her journey was brutal. 2 months of failures. Her most polished AI concepts getting rejected as strategically wrong. A client demanding a 20% discount because you just used AI. She almost destroyed 2 client relationships trying to move faster. But those failures became the blueprint for her breakthrough. By the end of this marn, you'll see the exact framework she built. The one that tripled her agency's capacity while actually making clients happier than they'd ever been. Part 1. The Desperate Pivot. Rachel pulled up her last 3 project timelines late one night. What she saw made her stomach drop. Her 6-week rebrand process looked like this. Weeks 1 and 2 were strategy work, discovery sessions, competitive analysis, positioning. That was the real value she brought to clients. Weeks 3 through 6 were design execution, creating variations, refining concepts, building out templates, production work. She was spending 60% of her time on production when clients were paying her for strategic thinking. Then the LinkedIn notification came through. A startup founder she'd been talking to for months had just posted, "Thrilled to announce our rebrand. Huge thanks to competitor agency for the record turnaround." Record turnaround. 3 weeks. Rachel had sent that founder a proposal. 6 weeks at $45,000. The competitor, 3 weeks at $48,000. They picked the faster option even though it cost more. That night, Rachel called a designer friend who'd started experimenting with AI tools. "How are they doing 3-week rebrands? Are they just cutting corners?" Her friend laughed. "No, they're using AI. ChatGPT Plus costs $20 a month and writes strategy frameworks. Midjourney is $30 a month and generates logo concepts. They're creating 50 options in an hour instead of spending 50 hours doing it manually." Rachel felt skeptical. But doesn't AI work look generic? Only if you're using it wrong. If you give it the right strategic direction, it creates stuff you wouldn't have thought of on your own. Then you refine it. After they hung up, that phrase kept running through Rachel's head. Things I wouldn't think of. Part 2. The Beautiful Disaster. Her next client was a sustainable packaging startup. Rachel decided to test AI. She opened ChatGPT Plus, $20 a month for an AI that writes strategy. She felt kind of ridiculous typing into a chatbot, but she was desperate enough to try anything at this point. She wrote out a prompt. Create a complete brand positioning strategy for a sustainable packaging startup targeting eco-conscious consumers. Hit enter. 3 minutes later, the screen filled with text. Not just bullet points. A full framework. Brand archetype. Messaging pillars. Visual direction recommendations. Rachel sat back and read through it. This was actually solid, like really comprehensive. But she didn't just accept what it gave her. She read through every section, challenged the archetype choice, questioned the messaging, refined it to focus more on biotech innovation instead of generic sustainability language. She spent 30 minutes pushing back on it, making it sharper and more specific. Then she opened Midjourney. $30 a month for an AI image generator. You type what you want and it creates it. She wrote her first prompt based on the refined strategy. Minimalist logo for sustainable packaging company. Organic leaf motif. Earth tones. Modern typography. Professional. Hit generate. 30 seconds later, 4 concepts appeared on her screen. She adjusted the prompt. Generated more. Refined her description. Generated again. 90 minutes later, she had 40 concepts spread across her monitor. She scrolled through them slowly. Her eyes got wider with each one. Elegant leaf marks. Abstract recycling symbols. Geometric patterns that felt fresh. Perfect earth tone color palettes. She leaned back in her chair. And this isn't just faster. I think this might actually be better than what I normally create. She picked the 3 strongest concepts, cleaned them up in Illustrator, built the presentation deck. The client meeting started great. She showed the first concept. The founder leaned forward in his chair. Wow, that's really beautiful. Second concept. Even better. Third concept. This is stunning work. Rachel smiled. This was it. The breakthrough she'd been looking for. Then the founder said, "But they're completely wrong for our brand." Silence. What do you mean? They hit all the strategy points. Sustainable, modern, trustworthy. That's exactly the problem. The founder cut her off. They look like every other sustainable brand out there. We're not a wellness company selling organic tea. We're a biotech company disrupting industrial packaging. These designs say feel good about nature. We need to say science breakthrough. Rachel sat there frozen. She'd just wasted a week creating work that looked perfect but meant nothing. The concepts were beautiful, polished enough for her portfolio, but they were also completely generic. Indistinguishable from every other eco-brand flooding Instagram, she'd let AI speed replace actual strategic differentiation, and the client saw right through it. Part 3. The client insult. That failure was rough, but her next attempt was worse. Way worse. Because it didn't just fail, it made a client think she was trying to cheat them. Her next client was a fintech startup. This time, Rachel tried a different approach. She'd do the strategy work herself, hand sketch the initial concepts, then use Midjourney only for the final professional rendering. It worked perfectly. Her rough sketches turned into polished presentation slides in hours instead of days. But then halfway through the presentation, the CEO interrupted her. "These are really strong, but I have to ask, did you use AI to create these?" Rachel's stomach tightened. Should she be honest or try to dodge the question? "I used AI for the final rendering," she said carefully. "But the strategy and the concepts themselves are completely mine. AI just helped polish what I'd already sketched by hand." The CEO nodded. Slowly, too slowly. "So we're paying $50,000 for AI-generated work." He glanced over at his CMO. "I could download Midjourney myself for $30 a month." The room went cold. "Look, we love the direction you're taking this," the CEO continued. "But given how you're producing it, we'd expect some kind of discount. 20% seems reasonable." Rachel left that meeting feeling sick. Not just because of the money, because the client thought she was ripping them off. They didn't understand what they were actually paying for. For 2 weeks, Rachel spiraled. She couldn't use AI honestly without clients feeling like they were getting cheated. But she couldn't abandon it without losing every project to faster competitors. She was completely trapped. Late one night when she couldn't sleep, she pulled out a notebook, wrote down both failures side by side. Failure 1, client said the work was strategically wrong. Failure 2, client felt cheated by AI involvement. She stared at those 2 lines, then wrote underneath, "They don't understand what they're paying for, and that's my fault, not theirs." Part 4. The breakthrough. The common thread hit her all at once. Clients thought they were buying beautiful logos, polished presentations, design production. But what they actually needed was strategic positioning that made them different from competitors. A framework for making consistent brand decisions. Clarity on why they mattered. That gap between what clients thought they were buying and what they actually needed, that was the entire problem. She grabbed her notebook again, started sketching out a new process. What if strategy came first? not as a step inside the design process, as the entire first phase of the project, a standalone deliverable that clients approve before any design work begins. She wrote it out. Week 1, pure strategy, discovery sessions, competitive analysis. The output is a strategic framework document. Client has to sign off on it before moving forward. Week 2, concepts, but not polished ones. Hand-sketched directions that get evaluated against the approved strategic framework. Client chooses based on strategy, not based on which one looks prettier. Week 3, now use AI. Midjourney renders the approved direction into professional assets. Add Figma AI, $15 a month, to generate templates and layouts. But customize everything to match the strategic framework. 3 weeks total instead of 6. But the sequence was everything. Strategy gets locked in first, then AI accelerates the execution. She tested it with her next client, told them up front, "You're not paying me for design production. You're paying me for strategic clarity that makes you different from every competitor in your space. AI helps me accelerate production after we lock down the strategy together." The client's response? "Yeah, that makes total sense. Let's do it." Part 5, the transformation. The results weren't just good, they were transformative. Client revisions dropped by 70%. Why? Because every decision was being made against an objective strategic framework instead of subjective personal taste. Client satisfaction went through the roof. One client told her, "This is the most strategic rebrand process we've ever been through." With 3-week rebrands, Rachel's capacity tripled. She went from 1 client per month to 3. But the moment that validated everything happened 4 months later. Rachel got a LinkedIn message. Her heart stopped when she saw who sent it. The startup founder, the one who'd picked the faster competitor over her 6 months earlier. The message said, "Rachel, I need to be honest with you. Our rebrand launched and it looks beautiful, but it completely missed the mark strategically. We look exactly like everyone else in our space now. I heard you've developed a new process that starts with strategy. Are you available?" She replied, "Yes, my process is completely different now. We start with pure strategy, then use AI to speed up execution. 3 weeks, $50,000. They signed that same day. During the project, the founder told her, "The other agency was fast, but they never asked us why we're different from our competitors. You're making us answer questions we've been avoiding for years." The numbers tell the whole story. Before, 1 client per month, $50,000 revenue, 6 weeks per project. After, 3 clients per month, $150,000 revenue, 3 weeks per project. Her tool stack, ChatGPT Plus at $20 a month for strategy frameworks that she challenges and refines. Midjourney at $30 for rendering concepts after strategic direction gets locked in. Figma AI at $15 for production templates that she customizes. Total investment, $65 a month. Return, $100,000 in additional monthly revenue. Here's what most agencies get wrong. Your first attempts with AI will probably fail, maybe spectacularly. Clients might feel like you're devaluing your work, but that's not actually the problem. The problem is, you're trying to use AI to do what you've always done, just faster. The breakthrough happens when you realize clients don't pay you for beautiful logos. They pay you for strategic positioning that makes them different. AI doesn't replace your strategy. It frees you up to focus on it. If you want Rachel's exact framework, the discovery questions that uncover real differentiation, the positioning worksheet clients have to sign off on, the presentation structure that sells strategy before design, comment strategy below and I'll send it to you. Next week, I'm showing you how a web design agency used this same approach to triple their project value without adding any hours to their work week. If you're in any kind of creative service business, you need to see it. Subscribe now. Stop trying to beat AI at production work. Start using it to do more of what only you can deliver. The strategic clarity that actually moves a client's business forward.